Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Third Leg Show. It is July 6th, 2022. It is season 2, episode 27. And I don't know what to do now that SGDQ is gone for right now.
What was the total?
They raised 3.01 million.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were about $100,000 off from like the bonus run at the end, and they gave like 30 minutes for everybody to push it through to get there.
Yeah.
I did my part. I donated the 0.0001% that I did to help get this there. I donated $10 to help us.
Oh boy.
It was the last two runs were both Elden Ring runs, and watching those speed
how
runs,
did those go?
they were crazy. They were crazy to watch, because if you play Elden Ring now, like after all the patches and stuff, it's not the same game of what they played. Like some of the bosses are harder back then, some of them were a lot easier. The weapon balancing was completely crazy. Remember that video of like the Knight in Flame sword?
Yeah. The blue death laser.
Yeah, they played on a down patch version, so all the weapons that used to be like the greatest fun when the game releases, all they used. And I got to see a flying horse, which I didn't even know that was a thing in the game. But it was just, if you ever get the chance, just go watch it, because it was pretty cool to watch. Both runs, the all remembrances, which is pretty much just like all the main bosses, and then just the fastest 80% speed run. And the difference is like between the two, it was like an hour and like an hour and a half, pretty much, hour 20 minutes or so. So it was a lot of fun. What have you been up to your week so far?
I mean, it's been interesting. I've been meeting with family again. I'm like back in town, just hanging out, doing all that shit. So my older brother, he was an amateur bodybuilder. So I've been going to the gym with him, and I'm a weak little bitch. I know I can handle myself in a fight, but I think if anyone like mildly worked out, they could have kicked my ass pretty easily. Because like yesterday was legs, and that blew asshole, but I did it, and I was very proud of myself. And then today we did arms, and immediately, like, I understand it's like I'm just starting, and I haven't worked out in like 10 years, but today was like a real wake up call that I was like, dude, I'm a fucking bitch right now. Like, I don't like this shit. So, but other than that, hopefully I get this job. I'll be working at a jail again. Well, a jail instead of a prison. But I didn't realize how much money these fuckers pay you to work at a jail. So I think starting off, as soon as you accept, if you're accepted, you make $58,000. And then once you get through the academy, it jumps up to $68,000. And you max out after 5 years, and it's $98,000 a year to work at a jail.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I should check to see if the prison, I believe the one next to us is an actual prison, to see if they're hiring. Maybe I'll go work there instead of UPS.
Dude, hey, I mean, after this, if you want to know the one over here, if you want to get out of Utah, I'll send you the link. Good God.
That might be a thing I want to do. We'll see. Yeah,
that's a no. That's a no.
Maybe not Colorado. I'm sorry, but
hey, that's fine. I'm just trying to help buddies out.
I don't want to be that guy who moves out there, not only just for the weed, but also because it's out of state from my state I was born in. Anything else interesting on your week?
Not really. Just another day in paradise.
Did you finish Stranger Things at all?
I did.
Oh,
I did finish Stranger Things. Did you?
I did. We'll get in that for a second,
okay.
But I just wanted to say happy belated 4th of July, all you American people.
Hell yeah.
Hooray. I don't know. I guess I'm just at that point in my life where I'm like, I'm tired of fireworks. Like, I just wanted to sleep, and all I could hear is the sound of just fireworks going off in the background. And I was so tired. I kind of went through the same thing as you in the gym. I went swimming for the first time.
Oh yeah.
In 6 years or something like that. And
yeah,
given my swimming is, I'm just in the pool chilling. I don't know how to swim. All right. So it's not actual exercise for me, but just the next day after that, I was so exhausted and like everything was in pain. Like I don't. Maybe I need to go into pools more often. Maybe it'll help with my seasickness too.
I don't know about that, but yeah, swimming is like an ultimate workout. It's just I know what I've done in public pools and like private pools, so I don't want to swim in that.
Yeah,
I don't care how much chlorine is in there. I'd be so scared.
It was a little scary hopping into the pool because it was just me. It was just a bunch of like people from work kind of thing. But
yeah.
It was July 4th, so we just got off work and we went to this pool. Didn't shower or anything, so we're all sweaty and dirty from all the boxes. And most of the people there were super, super drunk, so they probably didn't even realize if they peed in the pool. So I hopped in there anyway, and I still feel filthy. And it's been like, what, 2 days now? So it's a strange week, but yeah. One thing I want to ask you before we get into Stranger Things spoilers. Did you also watch the latest episode of The Boys?
No.
Okay.
It's me and Ava are over here, and it's like a small apartment, so it's been kind of tough. I'm not watching that with Ava.
Good choice. Yeah. We'll talk about that one next week then, after the season finale of that show.
Jesus.
This was
All
their
right.
penultimate episode was this Friday, so, and then this coming Friday is their last. So.
Well, then I'll probably wait until next Friday, so you might have to wait 2 weeks. Was there a cliffhanger?
For this
week's episode or last week's?
Yeah, there was.
I'm gonna wait till it finishes, and then. Sorry, yeah. I fucking hate that shit.
I don't know if I explained it very well. It ends on the 8th. So
tomorrow. So then I'll
2
catch
days.
up.
Yeah. So yeah. I felt like I explained that completely wrong because you said 2 weeks, and I was like, wait, why? But yeah, okay, we figured that out. Okay, let's get into the Stranger Things spoilers. That's your warning right there. That's the only warning you get. What'd you think?
You're gonna have to heavily lead this one. I'm sorry. I'm still a fucking zombie. I'm just shocked I'm here. So I will. You remind me, and I'll chime in.
Okay. I'll let everyone know that it's both gonna be a little bit of a slow spoilers this one because I just woke up from a nap and he just went to the gym. So you can see the difference in how we're acting.
I mean, I'll start. I got you. So, is there a movie or another season coming?
I think they said the final season of Stranger Things is season 5, so there's another
I
season.
thought this was the final season, though. That's what everyone was toting it as.
That's what I thought, too, but
So when they hit that ending, and I was like, oh, so it's going to be a movie. Like, oh, final season, but it's going to be a movie.
That's what it felt like, right? But then also at the same time, the last 2 episodes just combined together felt like a movie.
I mean, they were. The last one was 2.5 hours long, and the one before that was 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, but
so,
they were great.
Did you watch them both in one day?
Yeah, I watched them both last night.
Oh, fuck. I split it up. I did second to last, and then the next day I did the final one. And after the final, that was too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it was if it was a movie, I mean, sure, I would have been fine. But like, it was a TV show, for fuck's sakes.
Yesterday, because I knew that we were doing the podcast today, so I was like, all right, I gotta catch up on all the shows so we can talk about them. I watched the episode of The Boys, and then I watched the 2 episodes of Stranger Things, all in one sitting.
Fucking A.
Yeah, my body did not like me after that. Just trying to stand up was
painful. No, thank you.
But so good. You liked it.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I was a little pissed off that like this was like a pretty good end, and then when 11 does her shit, I was like, okay, how does that stop what happened though? And then they never found what's the bad guy's name? What did they name him?
Vecna/Henry/1.
Yeah. Okay, but they never found him. So I was like, the whole time they didn't fucking do shit. That and Ava kind of fucking pissed me off. We were watching it, and I think it was like right as 11 helped out Max, and then she hits pause, and there's like 30 minutes left, and I was like, why did you do that? Like, I thought this was the end, so I just wanted to know. And I was like, all right, you son of a bitch.
You never do that. I'm sorry, Ava. If you ever decide to listen To your dad.
She's not going to listen to this.
Okay, that's
not. I mean, maybe in like a couple years, but definitely not now.
If you ever decide to listen to this and you're hearing me right now, don't ever do that again. That's a terrible thing to do.
Oh my god, that because they did get you with it. It was like, oh, she saved the day, and then like I was expecting it to end, and then I saw it was 30 minutes, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it was also just like 30 minutes of just like getting all the characters back together and stuff like that. It didn't seem like there was much that happened in those last 30 minutes.
It took forever, and no one even questioned dipshit like pizza guy. No one questioned that at all. Like, I like how it was so drawn out, and no one's like, "Who's that guy?" Like, no, they're just like, "Hey." I mean, I don't know, dude. Very, very questionable.
I feel like for that 30 minutes, they breezed past so many things. Like, they all talked about what happened to Max. Apparently, 11 didn't tell any of them on the car ride there what happened to her because they had to find out in person.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike still knows about Eddie's death that happened.
Fucking rip Eddie.
Yeah.
I did not want him to die at all. That dude, he was annoying at first and then really turned it around and then... fuck that shit. That annoyed the fuck out of me.
The second I saw him fail to climb the rope thing, just for a second I was like, either he's gonna die trying to climb the rope or he's gonna just get off. And yeah, he got off and he decided to go be a hero or whatnot. And I don't know, it put a sour taste in my mouth when they decided to kill him off.
So sad.
But they didn't hit us with a double whammy. They didn't. Max isn't dead yet, right? She's just.
I was okay with Max dying, honestly.
She's just
like
paralyzed and blind.
Yeah, that you might as well just fucking kill me.
She's a vegetable.
When he was holding her and it was just like, I can't see or feel anything. I was like, dude, I'd want to die. Like I couldn't live like that. I'm sorry.
You go be with your not your brother thing. All right, just
go be with Billy. Like, I would have been okay if that family was cursed, to be 100% honest with you. That would have been very Stranger Things-esque.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't mind her character that much. It's just...
I loved Max.
Yeah. The season, it just felt like it was her time, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if we got to trade off, like, Max died and we kept Eddie, I would have been happy with that ending, too. But having Eddie die and then Max just be a vegetable, it's more of a just sad. It's not...
Bullshit.
This season ending hit me a lot like Infinity War did, where it's like, they didn't win, but at the same time, did they really lose? Like, you know?
We'll try again. Come back later.
Yeah, it's like, we'll try again in season 5. Vecna's still out there. I can't even remember the town they live in right now. But Hawkins is about to be engulfed in the upside down vagina or whatever. Yeah, I really like how they killed off the jock, though. It just gets cut in half.
Dude, good. Fuck that guy. That guy was so fucking annoying.
He was.
It was almost cringy. Like, I get why you have that character in there, but it was fucking cringy as shit. Like, he should have died forever ago.
Yeah, I feel like... I'm really happy they only recently introduced him into this season, and he wasn't here for, like, all of it, because... If he was here for all of it and then just died, that would have made things terrible. But yeah, it was sad. It was very sad. When this season started, or this half of the season, I completely forgot about those jock guys until he came back up in the hunting store.
They're buying fucking guns, and I was like, oh fuck, that's right. I guess that storyline's not resolved. All right, crazy ass fuckers, let's see it.
Yeah. It was, I guess, I mean, in the beginning of the season, I liked Argyle, the pizza guy, and then, like, these last 2 episodes, I finally hit the point where, like, all right, I'm tired of this guy.
Shut the fuck up. I hate that guy.
They went through so many different dark alleys to make that pizza place part of the story to help them out.
For fucking real. My dude, I was like, dude, this is really annoying. Like, I say dude all the time. Like, I whatever. Like, no one says it anymore. I do. That was annoying for me. That was, like, really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
What's up, fellow surfer guy, my dude? Fuck off.
Yep. That and, like, the whole... very stereotypical weed guy. You know? Just...
I think that's what annoys me. It's like if you smoke pot, you have to like Sublime, you have to put 420 in everything, and you have to have a million posters of like pot leaves and stuff. It's like, dude, why are you a stereotype?
Yeah, make sure.
I hate it. You can be a million things. Why are you the one thing everyone says they are? Why?
Yeah, I don't. Most of my like work friends are all like weed people, so I just have to deal with that in my life now, I guess.
Right.
They are a lot like that. Like after watching this and then seeing them, I'm like, huh. Like they're a little bit more well-rounded people where they have other like kind of personality tweaks to them, but for the most part, all they talk about is getting high and doing drugs, and yeah, I need new friends.
Just be creative, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Also, one thing that really hit me in like a part of my body that I didn't know I would get pissed off about, but like when he put in that pizza into the pizza oven and then turned it on, that actually pissed me off because you're not supposed to do that.
You're gonna burn the shit out of that thing. Like,
yeah.
By the time it's been in there and it actually heats up, it's already like a third done. So good luck.
Yeah, that actually
did make me want pizza though. 100%. Like it did make me want fucking pizza.
I wanted pizza too until I saw the pineapple on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That trope's getting old, by the way.
Yeah.
Like there's some things like Easter eggs in games, and it's like, oh, here's a sword in a fire. Oh, you don't like pineapple on pizza? Wow, real creative, fellas. Nice work.
Yeah.
Try it before you deny it, brah.
My dude, it's
yeah.
It's wonderful on there. It's just shut up, all right? What did you think of the whole
Will Gay?
Yeah. Yeah. Did he really come out? I don't know if he really came out.
Yeah, I think he did. To be fair, like we were watching it with my mom, and I guess like she was watching it on her own, and she was like, "Oh, Will's gay," like 2 seasons ago, and I was like, "Eh." And then like she goes, I fucking told you. I was like, yeah, all right. Well, I guess my mom can spot gay guys. I don't know.
She's got a knack for it, just let her be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with it. Like, once again, it's like Vanya Victor's thing. Like, they did it really well. Like, they didn't beat it down your fucking throat. And they were just like, yeah, like, here's Will, like, passionately confessing his love, but Mike's too fucking dumb to catch on. Yeah,
it Netflix definitely has that kind of thing down rather than like CW or even lately, HBO Max too. Like
I would even say Netflix has it down. Let's be real. Do I need to show you Pride 8?
No.
Do I need to show you that? Yeah. Even Netflix. I don't even think it's. I mean, it might still be on Netflix, but they canceled that bitch after 2 seasons.
Was it Sense8? Was it
Sense8? That's what it was.
I actually liked that show in the first season. Never watched the second one.
I think that's what everyone did. I think I never watched it. I was like, this reeks of terrible writing. I'm out.
Just like there's something wrong with me and mostly just Netflix in general. I think it's because they mostly release all of their stuff at once. I'll binge the shit out of it in one day, right?
I love it.
So it's like series of unfortunate events, and then the first season of Sense8. I watched both of the first season of those when they came out, like back to back in one sitting, all the episodes. And it was from like 4 p.m. one day all the way up to like 7 a.m. the next day. And then I had to go to school. Like legit, that's what I did. Yeah, it was. I do miss those days, but my body literally cannot take it anymore. So,
shout out to getting old.
It's one thing that cannot be defeat is getting old, is age.
Yep. Father Time is undefeated, baby.
Is there anything else you want to talk about for Stranger Things while we move on?
No, I feel like that was a pretty good bow. I mean, I don't really know what else. I'm glad they killed Papa. I thought.
Yeah.
Ava was like, he's gonna come back. I was like, that dude just ate a 30-06 to the fucking chest. He ain't coming back. Like, there's like a million Nazis that say you don't come back from that. Like,
here's my thing: is like, to be fair, like if they didn't show him actually dying, he easily could have came back because that was a clean shot through and through. Like, yes, it could have hit some vital stuff, but he's also right next to a super secret prison, and the sergeant guy's in there, right? So I was like, there's a way they easily could have brought him back, but
they didn't explain the sergeant at all, or the other doctor. Like, you see him,
Owens, or
and then they're gone.
Yeah, the fat guy, right? Sorry, I don't.
Yeah,
want a fat
the good
shame.
doctor.
It's just the one I can.
The better.
It's the one way I can tell people apart is their size.
The fat bald guy?
yeah, that guy. That was his name, right? Because he's fat.
Oh, wait, we sexually harassed that guy.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, I guess we're getting canceled. Thank you so much for listening.
Bring it on.
I'm guessing season 5 or next, or if the movie, whatever is coming out, they'll do more with them, right? Because
I fucking hope so. This better not take forever, by the way. Like, they're like, oh, they're kids. Be like, well, okay, Mike is like 6'4" already. Like, he's taller than his mom, and there's like a couple shots where they did not fix that. 11 is very obviously turning into a woman. Like,
yeah,
like I don't fucking Dusty. I mean, he still looks like a kid.
Yeah,
and Lucas. I mean, same thing as Mike. It's just like the motherfucker's taller than his parents. How are you gonna tell me he's like 14?
True. Also, a lot of these kids are going off to college, so
yeah,
they won't have time to film pretty soon here. My guess is because I believe they're just starting like writing now.
Oh my god!
So
shoot me in the face and then just bring me back to life.
2023 is what I'm guessing is gonna be. But
fuck off.
We're gonna have.
By the way, do you know how old Steve the actor is? Steve Harrington.
Is he like 34?
Yeah, he is ancient, and same with Mike's sister. And it's like, yeah, good luck buying beer. Like, if you weren't famous, you were never gonna be able to buy alcohol. They're gonna call the cops on you every single time.
I can't remember what's Will's brother's name.
Yes, I just know him as the real life coke addict.
Yeah. He and Mike's sister are apparently like a thing in real life. I guess that's why they made him.
They keep going on and off again.
Yeah,
and then when they break up, Buddy gets into the booger sugar.
Yeah, it's just
he goes wild, man. You should read those stories. Someone needs to stay away from that. I mean, obviously we all do. Him especially.
Who knows? Maybe he'll turn out to be the next Robert Downey Jr. or something. Become super famous. He's already halfway there with Stranger Things. All he has to do is get really, really high, go to prison a couple times, and go eat really bad Burger King to change his life around or something.
How fucking crazy would it be if he dyes his hair black and becomes Tony Stark in like 20 years from now? How crazy would that be?
Well, to be honest with you, I could see that happening.
Right?
Strangely enough.
Iron Man 48.
Yes. I am Iron Man from a different Earth, and here I am to save this Earth. Here I am.
The Flash actually came by and helped us out with this one. I know. He was traveling through and fucked it up really bad, so we jumped genres and companies. And Iron Man 49 will be out in 2024, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, Iron Man actually saved a family in Hawaii from the Flash.
Actually, saved the 8-year-old girl that Buddy's been grooming for a while, and detained Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Turns
out Iron Man was also high on the booger sugar, so.
And then Homelander also threatened to kill a bartender again. By the way, read that story too. I think he's a method actor after reading that story.
I think I remember that story.
Yeah, look that up. That is something Homelander would say 1,000%.
Yeah, he definitely, if I remember, like, he went full Homelander on her too.
I will fucking kill you. Do you know who I am?
I wonder if he had the face ticks like Homelander does too when he's doing it.
Fucking psychopath smile and just like wincing Vietnam flashbacks and shit. Then gets jerked off by a one-handed paraplegic Nazi.
Yeah. But wouldn't we all like that? Huh?
No. That was a very awkward scene. I was talking to Spoon about this. That is like honestly one of the most awkward scenes I've ever seen on anything.
Yeah,
I did not like that scene. It went on like whatever. Give us like a 5-second ordeal, not 30. That was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. And then she ended up like killing herself like the next episode or that same episode.
Yeah. Well, I kind of sympathize with her, honestly. I'd feel pretty depressed if I had to work that pole.
Yeah. He didn't like my hand job. I'd just kill myself. Bite my tongue and just...
You ever wonder how chewy your tongue is?
Well, you can find out, I guess. One last thing I want to touch on is Master of Puppets. Do you think that fit in pretty well for that scene?
Oh, dude, I got rock hard for that.
That was like I went on a little bit of a Metallica ordeal a couple months back when they played a song from it was in the TV show The Flash, and then I listened to that because it was like Ride the Lightning or something like that. It was a good song. And so I went through some more of their songs and I listened to that song and I really liked it. Hearing it in the show after like listening to it beforehand, I was like, oh, this is why it's so popular now, but also this is fucking awesome. It's
It is so goddamn cool. Speaking of Master of the Puppets, on Netflix, that movie I've been telling you to watch, Old School, it's there.
It's in
Go,
there?
dude, I will catch up on The Boys. Your homework assignment is to go watch Old School. That is legit top 5 funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Is there enough dicks in it for me?
No, but there's a I think it was one of the first movies to show just full on dick and balls.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you the scene because it ruins the whole joke, but there's a fuckload of tits too. It's like typical early 2000s like comedy movie. Like it's boobs. It's a bro movie, but it is done so fucking good.
All right.
It's Will Ferrell in his prime. It's Vince Vaughn in his prime, and then I can never remember the other guy's name. You know his face as soon as you see it. He was in his prime too. Like it was chef kiss, baby.
All right. I'll give it a watch. Maybe after this, we'll see what's going on.
Yeah. Watch by yourself.
Yeah.
This is not a mommy and me movie. This is very far from it.
I'll invite my sister over. I'll invite my aunt over. I'll invite my mom over. We'll all watch it together.
Yeah, I'll make the popcorn.
Yeah. You guys enjoy the movie. I'll go sit in the kitchen and watch it from there.
Frank the Tank, baby. Frank the Tank. You'll see. He'll that scene will come up and you will fucking. That'll be like one of your favorite sayings. Either that or we're going streaking.
All right. I'll give it a watch. You'll have to remind me after this the name of the movie, but I'll get it done. Quickly before we move on to some articles that I want to bring up. First things first is I finished season 8 of The Flash, and it's as disappointing as ever.
I was gonna say womp womp.
Womp womp. I liked it up until like the final like episode or 2, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. You don't care about spoilers about this show, right?
I don't give a flying fuck.
If any of you guys care, stop listening for like about 5 to 10 minutes, okay? That's all. First off, second to last episode, they killed Iris, and I was so happy. Oh. And then they brought her back.
Oh.
Next thing was they brought back the Reverse Flash again for like the 30th time. I was very unhappy about that. Don't get me wrong, I love Tom Cavanaugh and the other actor, I can't remember his name, who plays the Reverse Flash. They're both really, really good. I didn't want them back though. I'm sorry. It was just so annoying to have them back. I finally kind of understand their whole idea of how these seasons are going. They're doing it in like the graphic novel style where it's like for one issue of this graphic novel, like he's fighting one villain, right? And then like the next like series, he's fighting another. So it's like halfway point, they start a new villain, right? They didn't do that very well this season where there was like 3 different villains or something like that. The first villain was 5 episodes. The next one was like 18 episodes. And then the last one was literally like the last 3 episodes was the Reverse Flash. And like the negative forces. And it was like, I mean, I could have used a little bit more of a heads up for this because I didn't know what was going on at all. I mean, okay. When I think about it now, actually, the first 5 episodes was the Reverse Flash. Then they had like a 18 episode break from the Reverse Flash or just telling another villain story. And then they went back to Reverse Flash now that I think about it because I forgot about those beginning episodes. But meh. Also, they took away someone's powers temporarily for like 2 minutes in the show and then gave them back and then added something else to them. And I don't understand that at all. No one enjoyed this character. I don't mind them as much as like how much hate she's been getting on the show. But then like at the same time, I don't think she needed an upgrade at all. It's just me. And they also left so many loose threads in this one that they say they'll fill in on what they believe to be their last season of The Flash to actually be their last season of The Flash. They'll actually like, get them all done. I highly doubt it. I also believe there's going to be a 10th season of The Flash because as of right now, I believe this is their most watched CW show because, CW.
I don't fucking know how. That feels sad to me.
Yeah, it
like,
really is.
This is the polished turd.
What is it? Ever since they stopped Supernatural, their entire like channel has been declining, right? And then they tried to bring it back with like the Walker which was like some of the actors from Supernatural worked on that show and acted in that show, and it did okay. But honestly, I haven't even watched it, and I don't really care about it. It's like some weird Western movie or TV show. And then they had the whole DC universe going on, DC CW universe going on. That they are dismantling piece by piece as fast as they can right now. Black Lightning, Supergirl, Batwoman.
I forgot about Black Lightning. That one's actually good.
Yeah. I don't know why they canceled it. Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, so many shows, they're just canceling them now. I think either they're trying to start just a whole new DC CW kind of thing going on, or they're just like contract reasons. They just have to cut them all off and stuff like that. But we'll see. I don't know. It's CW. You gotta step up your game. All right. If I'm paying for Netflix and prefer that over the free content that I can just get off of your website, there's an issue going on. All right. But yeah, there's that. You want to get into some? Probably should have talked about this earlier, but you want to get into some GDQ drama?
Oh no, what happened?
So Speedrunner banned from the event from now on because he faked a world record live.
You can get banned like that? I guess I'm not surprised. GDQ bans people all the fucking time for dumbass shit.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me read this one more time. I don't feel like that's clear. The runner posted a spliced video instead of playing live.
Oh, he was one of the internet people?
He was one of the internet people. This was
What game did he play?
He played, he had 2 runs. He did Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and then he also did the DLC for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that's all. I just what the fuck, dude? You're doing this one for charity. You shouldn't be doing this to try to break. I get speedrunning, break world records, but it's not the main focus of GDQ, right? It's to raise money while also showing off these cool stuff.
Nah, fuck them. They're still wearing masks. I didn't know that was a thing till GDQ turned on.
Yeah, I
thought collectively we were done. With the exception of the vocal minority, I thought we were all done.
I don't think it was their. I don't think.
Oh no. See, if it was them, I would not be shocked at all. They are very, fuck it. They're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked at you need to wear a mask.
Yeah. I'm not shocked if that was them either, because at the end, you know how at the end they talk about they talk to people who help them make it and stuff like that. They talk to people they're donating to and all that stuff. They talked about how they're happy they could do it live again and that everyone was wearing a mask and stuff. I also feel like it might have been the building that they were using just asked them to wear one because it's like a convention center, right? You don't want anyone getting sick there.
No, because they had an intro video, and in the intro video, he's rushing to get to the auditorium. There's people wandering around with no masks.
All right, well, it's just GDQ.
Don't get me wrong. Wear what you're gonna wear, but it was very it made me feel like I was watching something 2 years ago. I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked at press. I was like, are we still doing this? She goes, I don't know.
I mean, if she's not doing it anymore, and she works at a hospital, right?
I think they only if the house has an outbreak. But yeah, they're I thought even airlines are yeah, dude, we don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just GDQ things, I guess. But yeah, he did his first run and actually he actually did that run. He actually played the game for that run. And then for his bonus run with the DLC, he posted a time that was 6 minutes and 55 seconds. That, according to the leaderboards, broke his own record by 25 seconds. And he ended the run with a rambling speech that seemed to focus on wanting the speedrunning community to better support the people who contributed to the world records. Yeah.
Yeah. The DLC run was 6 minutes or something, and that rant was easily 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fucking funny. I agree with him, though. I get it, representation and whatnot, but, we're trying to show, you should get top 3. It shouldn't be based on what you are. It should be on what you've done.
Yeah.
Also, last thing, and this is a bit hot, but, if, yeah, fuck it, here we go. If you're trans and you are now a woman, great for you. cross your legs when you're wearing a skirt. As like a daughter, as a father of a daughter, that was like a 5-year-old lesson. Like as soon as they start wearing them, it's like, hey, you don't sit with your legs open while you're wearing a skirt. You don't do that. The amount of like almost genitalia that I saw, I was like, dude, what is this? Like, I'd rather watch hot tub streamers than that, man. Like, I don't want to see
on
that
GDQ?
shit. Yeah. Also, guys, baggy shorts. I don't want to be seeing fucking upper thigh. Like, the amount of people who had their legs crossed, I was like, dude, we're about to see nutsack if this dude bends the wrong way. Like, I don't, And I'm sorry, no nutsack is beautiful. You cannot change my mind.
No nutsack is beautiful. I agree with that. It just looks like a dried date. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with this. He also,
I don't know.
All I just want to say is he also alluded to the fact that he knew he was going to get discovered doing this. I guess he just did it. He said, well, we won't meet again, I think. So.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Also, I don't know this person very well because I haven't really watched GDQ that much, but
yeah.
Sumi, do you know the girl who like does
the Asian lady?
Yeah.
Glasses? Yeah.
Yeah, she left. She's done.
I thought
8 years.
See, this is the second time she's left though.
Yeah.
Like I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago, she's like, "This is my last one," and then like wasn't there for the whole event, and then like that last bit where she announces the total and it like does the send off. She started coming back, and I'm like, I thought you were gone. Like,
yeah, apparently she says she's done again. So we'll see how this goes. See how long she can stay away from the addiction, or until
she's a good human. She's a good human. She was, I guess, like she was part of the people who made it huge.
Yeah.
So there's a good heart in that human. So
yeah, it was just it was a crazy ending kind of thing because like
they always are.
I got back. I was in the middle of like playing games and stuff like that, and then I got back to watching it when my computer said I had enough RAM to actually watch it. To finish watching the end of the All Remembrance Elden Ring run, and then there was like like the 30-minute break in between while they're trying to push for like the last little bit. Seeing that much money flood in, by the way,
gets you emotional.
Yes. Also, it froze my computer. It legitimately, like, with how much was getting donated, and I'm guessing how much chat was talking to, my browser literally just froze on me. And then, like, it would just stop for, like, a minute or two and then come back, and then total would have jumped, like, another, like, 4,000 or something like that. It was crazy to watch. Also, this is one of the ladies from GDQ, or the people that they were Doctors Without Borders, right? She was standing talking, and all I could see when I saw this was that little light above her just reminded me of RuneScape and how they have exclamation points above their heads. So every time I saw it, I was just like, do you have a quest for me? So I just took a screenshot of that just so I could send it.
Dude, they interviewed one doctor, and I want to say it was like Wednesday, and I don't know why Doctors Without Borders put her on there. That woman is a bitch. Like, he was just doing an interview so that, like, she can explain what Doctors Without Borders does. And then, like, the guy didn't ask. He didn't prompt it. She goes on about what she does outside of GDQ, or Doctors Without Borders. And then the guy kind of, like, tries to rein it back into, like, Doctors Without Borders, because that's why we're here. And she's like, yeah, and then proceeds to talk about herself again. I'm like, what the fuck how the hell did she get this far? That's terrible.
Someone's so
like, good for you. You're a doctor doing great things, but we ain't here for you, bitch. Like, god damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I love GDQ, but a lot of the times when we go through it, it just seems like a lot of the people, some of the runners, some of the people who run it, and then also doctors, I guess, they just seem very self-centered about it. Like, this event's all about them kind of thing.
Yeah. To be fair, though, if you know someone that does a lot for charity, pretty good chance they like to brag about it. And it's like, not the whole purpose was to be selfless. Like, all right.
Yeah. I just wanted to see that last Elden Ring run. So I was like, I don't have money. Here's my $10.
I used my Prime sub. That's about all I did.
I don't even know if I have my Prime sub right now. I don't even know what happened to it. But I mean, is there anything else you'd like to talk about for GDQ since it's gone for another 6 months?
6 months, and then right after New Year's is when they do the AGDQ.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Real talk though, the best the best like couch commentary was that Metal Gear Vengeance or Revengeance. I don't know. The non-DLC one. The two dudes they had on that was fucking hilarious. They were talking about like asses of characters for like 30 minutes.
Maybe that's why they got banned. He
dude.
didn't actually cheat. They just wanted to talk about ass.
They were talking about chopping off a man's ass and putting it on them. Like it was. Go check that out, please, God.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I mean, it's his last run on GDQ, so you might as well go watch it, see what happened, right?
Yeah, that too.
So before we move on to content clits or whatever you got going on for us, do you have any Earth Ambassadors to Mars?
Yeah, anyone who does that TikTok trend of like nurses where it's like, I just lost a patient, but I got 5 hours to go. What the fuck?
Yeah, like why?
Like first off, huge cringe, big cringe. Second of all, what?
Why are you talking about?
Did we not know this was part of the job? Like you had like 8 years of school to figure it out.
Also,
Jesus
some
Christ.
privacy for them. I just lost a patient.
For real.
Even if I bet most of these are fake, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah.
But like, still, like, it's disrespectful, and
coincidentally,
it's super cringe.
Oh, go ahead.
It
is uber. Like this is really bad. This is almost as bad as the vaccination songs. Like this is bad. And then also, it's only the hot women, by the way. It's none of the uggo nurses. Like there is a lot of ugly nurses, and shout out to them. They're the best ones. The pretty ones are the bitches. Mm-hmm. And it's only them. It's only the hot ones. And it's like, all right, being hot isn't enough for you. Now you got to make everything else about you. All right, bitch.
Yeah. Let's also talk about the hot male nurses out there. I'm talking about you, Trip. I see you.
Oh my God. Let me suck on the strudel, big boy.
I want to talk to him again one day. Let's see how that goes. But was there?
What about you?
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I've got a few. First of all, people who leave their dogs trapped in their car during summer.
Yeah.
I feel like I've touched on this before, but hey.
Can I piggyback on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I lied. I got a second one. I'm not sure if you're aware. There's been like 6 people who have left their kids in cars and they died. Like 6. And it's like, what?
How about you not leave locked living things in your car that have like sentience, something like that.
Anything that can't survive like 150 degrees for more than 5 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. We've had a lot of dogs this year in Utah alone that have just died from heat stroke because their owners left them in a car. Yeah, that's that. Some things, what to do if you see a distressed animal in a parked vehicle. Call 911 if the animal is exhibiting signs of heat stroke. They talk about the heat stroke symptoms up above, which is heavy panting, or a sudden sensation of panting, rapid pulse, salivation, anxious looks, weakness, tremors, a lack of coordination, convulsions, vomiting, and collapse. I'm guessing it's supposed to say and collapsing, but, it's Utah articles. They don't know how to grammar or spell. So, yeah, you call 911 if the animal is exhibiting signs of this. You take a photo of the animal and the car's license plate and pass the information along to animal control officers and contact surrounding businesses to ask if the owner is there and that they should, return to their vehicle. Do those things. One thing that I don't agree with is the what not to do here.
Are you going to talk about the bashing in the window?
Yeah, do not break a vehicle.
You can get sued for it.
Yeah, vehicle's windows. Doing so could leave you liable for damages. Pets are not included under Good Samaritan laws, which I think is bullshit. I think they should be counted under that law.
Well, you got to be careful with that. PETA. you got to be careful with it.
I mean, hey, if PETA's going to be breaking into your car to rescue a dog that you left in there, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, then I'm with PETA, but like I think we can both think of things that they have done to where it's Good Samaritan. Was it?
That dog was just chilling on the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I put a 22 in its head because it was suffering.
Yeah, also humans shouldn't own pets. All right, psychopaths. See you later.
Well, can we add a little thing under it? It's like, you can do this under Good Samaritans unless you're PETA.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Just call them out directly.
Yeah, if you look like how you smell, this law doesn't apply.
Yeah. Also, I do agree with this. Do not leave a dog in a vehicle with the air conditioning running, as sometimes air conditioning units fail.
Yeah.
Which, I've been in a lot of cars working at like a mechanic's place where literally the air conditioning would just shit on us in the middle of working on it or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it needs airflow. That's
Yeah.
like the whole way it works. So if it's not driving, it will work, but very terribly.
Yeah, that, and a lot of people don't realize you have to fill up on Freon and stuff like that in your car sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Also, just to touch base on it because it happened literally like 2 days ago. Also, the shooter from the park, Highland Park. You too.
As
You
far
can
as
up there,
shooters
too.
go, this one's the creepiest, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's stuff that keeps coming out, and it is very odd. I lied. I got one more.
Okay.
I don't know where, but we're laughing, but we really shouldn't be. So, a police officer had a son. The son took the police officer's gun and killed himself, shot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sad.
Now, the state where this happened, they are trying to sue the father, or they're trying to get the father brought up on charges of wrongful death. And it's just like, yeah, never mind the fact that this dude's kid just died. Now let's, try to get him for basically murder.
Yeah.
So, shout out to that. Shout out to that guy. I don't know who decided that, but that's like really fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think it's his fault. Like,
no, sick people are gonna do sick shit.
yeah. Also, have you seen some of the reasons why they're blaming this the shooting, the Highland one? So let's see, so obviously they're doing their well-rehearsed song and dance numbers that blame things, right? So they blamed weed. I think.
Oh God.
Antifa, is that a thing? I don't know.
Antifa is still a thing.
Antidepressants, video games, and even lectures from women. That's what they're blaming this on.
The antidepressants make sense. You
Yes.
can do. There's a reason why they tell you not to operate like anything if you're feeling it. That one makes sense. I don't know about the rest. I don't.
I again feel like maybe we should look more into mental health.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
The one.
never
thing.
mind the reason why he needed him to begin with. No.
Yeah. Maybe don't let a 21-year-old like with an AR that without like checking like mental background and stuff like that. That's just a guess, though. Just saying.
Yeah.
A couple of things that are loose there. I don't understand the whole lecturing from women thing. That one doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, look, I get it, but I don't.
Without,
like if your whole life you're told you're a piece of shit just because you're a man, like yeah, I get it, but let's be real. Like it does happen far more often, but it's not like to the point of that. Like you're fucking kidding yourself if it's to that.
Yeah.
What if he's just a sick fuck who did sick things? I don't know.
Just a guess.
He also posted pictures of his sex doll the day before. So like right away, like look at what we're dealing with here. Look at the body of work.
I mean, like with all the shootings going around, like we've had like multiple still school shootings, right?
Yeah.
The almost Pride Parade riot thing that happened in Idaho with all the guys in the U-Haul. We've had this guy at Highland Park. We've had what was the live streamed one that happened?
Yeah.
Like, we're a fucked country. I already know that much.
Start fixing like.
We need to start blaming the correct
services
thing
to people who are sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at what point do we just start looking at them and it's just like, what do they all have in common? Oh, they have mental illness.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a lot of it too. Like maybe we should be focused on that a little bit more than video games.
Video games and marijuana.
Yeah. Like,
let me tell you, as someone who has, I've never once wanted to do literally anything other than eat and watch TV shows and sleep.
Whenever I'm on anything like that, such thing, like the THCs or the CBDs or whatever the marijuana stuff is, as you can tell, I'm well versed in that stuff. I just want to go to bed or throw up. I don't want to go out shooting people. And when I play video games, do I get angry? Yeah. Do I care at the same time that I want to go out and murder a bunch of people? No. I'm too lazy to do that. I play video games. I'd rather fish on Discord than do it in real life. Like, come on. Like, come on, guys. You really gonna blame it on this shit? You guys are fucking retarded. All right, so did you have any more people for Earth Ambassador to Mars?
No, that's it.
Okay, would you like to move on to some cunt and clits?
I would.
Alrighty. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on this week.
The first one, we're just going to start with the bangers.
Alright.
So this is a U.S. story. Southern state. Man with hustle, eat, sleep, repeat tattoo charged with throwing hot dog at police officer.
See, I can think of at least 10 places this could be. All in the South. Florida?
This is Florida.
Yay.
This all started because police officers told him he could no longer sell hot dogs in the roadway after his street closure permit ended. An officer asked him to close up shop, but he continued to try to sell hot dogs, the court documents say. The man became frustrated and threw a hot dog at the officer, who was in full uniform at the time of the incident, according to the situation. The man, who lives in Newport Richey, was booked in Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. Online court records show he is out after posting $2,500 bail.
Okay.
The other tattoos he has is "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger."
Aren't those lyrics to like a Pink song?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Shout out to that guy, though. Probably shouldn't be throwing wieners at officers, though.
Do you still like hot dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I gotta treat you to some Korean corn dogs. I know it's blasphemy from a Chinese guy to say that, but like, ever having...
Wait, North or South?
These are South Korean.
Oh my god.
Ever since like having this recently again, like I had hot dogs for 4th of July. What do you know? And I was like, these aren't as good as the Korean dogs I had the other day. So, you gotta try those.
It's all the MSG.
It's gonna change your world. Yeah. And the MSG, it'll help you with autism or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Legally not a doctor, but it could.
Yeah.
It also could not.
It definitely won't.
All right, next one. Sorry, I'm going to breeze through these. I am getting like cramps right now.
Take your time. Or, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna. Another southern U.S. state. Woman brought baby stash of drugs to this state's prison.
U.S. state? Was there a...
U.S. state, southern.
Southern. Texas?
Nope, this is Florida again. A 44-year-old woman is charged with bringing 3.5 ounces of drugs, doesn't say, after they discovered the drugs. They then did a free air sniff, so basically they just walked a drug dog through the parking lot and hid on her car, where they found another 24 ounces of cocaine and heroin inside of the baby carrier in the car. So, yeah, she'll be going away for a long time. Also, on top of, trafficking heroin and cocaine, she also gets introduction of contraband into a correctional facility, also child abuse, neglect, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Lovely.
Stay classy, Florida. God damn.
She's just on her way to a deal with Will Byers' brother. That's all.
Yeah. Fucking the Clash guy.
Yeah.
All right, next one. South America. Worker disappears after he was accidentally paid more than 300 times his salary.
Colombia?
No, this is Chile.
The
worker, a dispatch assistant at cold meats manufacturer Consorico Industrial de Alimentos, received a paycheck of $165,398,851 pesos, Chilean pesos, or $180,000, $180,418 for the month of May.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah. Fuck off, buddy. You did it. Get out of here. Get that in cash and run away.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they have enough in the bank for that, but go ahead. Try it.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, I just own a bank now. The worker initially alerted his manager of the massive overpayment. The manager would then report the issue to Human Resource, who asked the worker to go to his bank and return the extra money. No. You fucked up. I wouldn't even give you the heads up.
Yeah, I would have just left.
He tried being a good guy. You guys were just lazy, so at this point, it's even more on you.
Mm-hmm.
The man then offered his resignation letter through a letter sent to the company by his attorney. The worker has not been heard from since. Oh, my God. Oh. The business has filed a complaint against the worker, alleging he has misappropriated funds. How is that? No,
That's
this
not
is
his
your
fault.
like. If I lose $20 in the street and someone picks it up, I can't sue them.
Yeah, like
Fucking moron.
this is your fault.
No, you fucked up. Yeah, this is 100. He even tried to do the nice thing, and you guys, you gotta give the money back. No.
Yep.
All right, back to America. We're gonna go northeast. Shout out to Nicolas Cage. You'll know this when I hear this, or when I read this. 76-million-year-old dinosaur skeleton to be auctioned in New York City.
Well, I wonder where it is.
Yeah, my bad. Tired.
It's okay. I saw this article earlier, so I was like, oh well.
Yeah, so Nicolas Cage, I expect you to own this. Or The Rock. The Rock has a T-Rex skeleton.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like just because of the feud between them, Kevin Hart's going to try to bid him out.
He'll come up short.
Yeah. Good one.
All right, Western State. This time I won't spoil it. Sorry. Ice cream truck. Ice cream trucks return to this state community after 65 years.
California.
This is Colorado.
Oh. Yes, you got your ice cream truck back.
Yeah, this is for Aurora, Colorado. I didn't know this because when I lived in Aurora, there was ice cream trucks. But apparently there was a 65-year-old ban on ice cream trucks. The ban started in 1957 and deemed the trucks a nuisance, the news outlet said, as people saw the vehicles as a safety risk for children. There was one in Grand Junction, and it wasn't even a normal ice cream van. It was like Uncle Rico's van from Napoleon Dynamite, and it had the word ice cream on it. And it would patrol the neighborhoods all the time. So, yeah, that one's an actual nuisance. I don't know about the actual one. Still questionable, but definitely not as bad as that.
I'm kind of happy where I live because we're right next to the prison, right? No ice cream trucks are coming near us ever. So,
if I was the ice cream man, I'd roll right by that fence with the song blaring. Fuck you, morons. Just act right.
Yeah.
Where's this at? This is like one of the northern southern states. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not Midwest, but not Southern either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's no, this is a northern southern one. Underground eel pit turns this state's man into a TikTok star.
Virginia.
This is Kentucky.
Damn, I was close.
Yeah, I was very close. But yeah, I guess so in Kentucky they have like rain cisterns where like they just collect water from rain, and he just decided to turn like the part off where it introduces the water to the house, and now just has a shitload of eels in his basement.
Lovely.
Ugh.
I mean, that's some great sushi right there, though, right?
He has 11 or 12 American eels in the underground pond, in addition to a few dozen other pets inside the house. Oh, here you go. Including tarantulas, a caiman, and an Australian lungfish. This seems illegal.
Yeah, just...
Like, this seems really illegal. The tarantula, no.
It's Kentucky.
A caiman, that's an alligator. That's...
It's Kentucky. They're only like, 600 miles away from Florida? It's close enough.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so now we're going to go rush or not rush.
Okay.
Make sure. Yeah. So I got 2, 4, 5. We'll start off with an easy one. Zoo's 60-year-old spider monkey might be world's oldest.
Is Russia's spider monkey? I'm going to say this is not him.
Correct, this is not him. This... Did they say his name? Elvis. Elvis the spider monkey, and they have a tortoise that turned 100 on the same day. So I didn't know spider monkeys could be 60. That's a little crazy.
That's a little scary, too.
Very scary. Can you imagine that monkey just has dementia, just fucking loses it one day?
In my brain, I have 2 pictures of a spider monkey. I have the actual picture of what a spider monkey looks like, and then I have the terrifying nightmare version of it in my head of it having 8 arms and legs and a tail that shoots out webs. So, yeah.
Oh, like an actual spider monkey.
Yeah. No, it's terrifying either way when I think about it.
You should love these things. They eat spiders. That's why they're called spider monkeys. Here's a picture of Elvis. So yeah, this is like actual nightmare fuel.
It's a boomafoo.
All right. I'm done. I'm moving on. God damn you.
Did I ruin it for you?
A teen identifies 40 U.S. presidents in 1 minute.
I gotta say, David Rush, as handsome as you are no longer a teen.
That's correct. I fucked this one up. This is actually okay. So, is this an American teen?
Yeah. No. Well.
No. Too bad. You said yes, and I
Yeah.
answered, so you lose. An Australian teenager, Laura Nunnion, of Sydney, Australia, named 40. I don't think... I'm going to be 100% honest. I bet you most Americans can't name 10.
I can't name half. I can't name 5. Pretty sure.
I was about to say half would be a stretch, because like once you start getting into like the fucking 10 to like 30, real stretch.
Yeah.
So
we've had a lot. What president are we on now?
47.
Jesus Christ. Okay. She can name all but 7, I guess. That's there's no way I could do
46. Okay, 46. I was one off.
that. Okay.
I thought Orange Man was 46. But yeah, this is also the same lady, the same teen who has the record for most Marvel characters identified in 1 minute at 88, and most cartoon characters identified in 1 minute at 102. I feel like I could give that one a go. Cartoon characters?
Yeah. How many did you do?
102. I don't know if I'll get there, but I feel like I could put up a pretty good number.
I feel like I could do a decent number because like cartoon, you could technically also include Marvel and DC because they've had cartoons, right? Or is this just talking about like Flintstones?
I think it's just like it's not going to be like superhero stuff.
Okay.
Because number one, it's Guinness. We know how sticklers they are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess it's just like
now are the superheroes
Jetsons,
edible?
Maybe. Will they crawl inside my dick? That scene's gonna forever stick with me, dude. That shit is wild.
I'm kind of happy they brought him back for Hero Gasm.
Yeah, either that or when MM gets fucking jizzed on, and the guy in the background, eat that up, you big delicious brown bear. It's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
that's honestly creepier than being splooged on.
They had to order a very large quantity from Bad Dragon to get all that fake cum.
Oh my god, I think I'd just go jump in that lake behind the house. Like, that's your best bet.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's an alligator in there. Okay.
Careful with that alligator. Might want to go see the deep afterwards.
Yeah, no shit. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't think that was not as awkward as the hand job. All right. Sorry.
It
Keeping
really
us going.
wasn't, actually, I agree.
Oh, yeah. Thinking about that. It should be worse, but it's not.
It's not.
Man mixes up 277.4 gallon spritz cocktail.
Not him. I feel like this is something from like the Tipsy Bartender or something.
No. This is actually a shopping center in Italy. Shout out to Tipsy Bartender. They'll love that fucking guy.
He gives the creepiest smile, and the way he talks, I love it so much, though.
Yeah, I love his voice, but yes, that smile, very odd.
Yeah.
The Fiero d'Alisio shopping center in Rosano area of Milan. So it's like the Beverly Hills of Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Makes the massive, I don't know, aperitif alcoholic beverage meant to be served before the meal under the watchful eye. Yeah, we know. Guinness is fucking nerds.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. David Rush or not David Rush. 433 couples share spaghetti strands to break Guinness World Record.
Now, are we saying this was just him or he participated in this?
He either participated or he organized it.
I don't think this is him.
This is not him. This is a housing association in Belgium.
I was gonna say,
and
this
they
sounds
basically
European.
they all just lady and tramped.
Yeah.
It's called the Italian Kiss. That seems racist.
It does, just a little bit.
Yeah, so I don't know. No quote.
So we have French Kiss, we have Italian Kiss. All right.
I mean, maybe it's because I heard French Kiss so much, but Italian Kiss seems real bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Man snaps 83 matches in 30 seconds for Guinness World Record.
Now, is he in this list? Like, what do you mean, snat? Or, like, lit?
Snaps, like breaks in half.
Okay. Sure, I'll say this is him.
This is him.
Yeah, okay. Sounds ridiculous enough to be him. But it's also, in my opinion, this is kind of out of his MO, you know?
Yeah, this one is a little, I mean, I don't know if it is now that I think about it. He fucking walks around with lawnmowers on his chin.
And like 100 t-shirts for a marathon.
That's true. He said 21 of the matches he broke during the world record attempt were disqualified because they didn't fully separate into 2 pieces.
Oh, there's Guinness.
Making the official total 83. Yeah. Yep. My sons and I then lined up all the broken matches in homemade Play-Doh. What? To make a fire snake. All right.
Okay.
I guess we had to get one weird one. Homemade Play-Doh? Play-Doh's cheap as fuck, pal. What are we doing? It's also called clay, by the way.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever done homemade Play-Doh before?
No, I do know it requires a fuckload of salt.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a fun thing to do. I won't lie. Like, it was fun to make. I don't recommend the edible Play-Doh.
No.
Because it's literally just peanut butter. Like, that's just... It's that with, like, I think cornstarch or flour or something like that added to it.
Yeah.
It's doesn't taste good afterwards either because you've just been playing with it all day. So, I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say or plug before we end this one off?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'm rooting for you to continue your gym journey. And yeah, I'm going to go back to take a nap. So you guys have a good one. Thank you for listening. Happy Friday or whenever you're listening to this. Goodbye.
Fuck Stairmasters.